Yo, what's up guys, it's Supreme.Nida, and today I'm going to show you a video on how to wheelie. I'm going to try being as loud as I can so you guys can hear everything. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so you can have any bike for this, like, it doesn't matter what bike you have, but if you're starting out, I would advise you to have like a mountain bike with gears, so you can start on the lowest gear. But if you don't, it's fine. Like, the same steps apply, but you will just have to like be going faster when you're trying to wheelie, so it's not as hard for you to pick up the wheel. So if you're on a mountain bike and you're starting out, go on like gear 2 and 1, so 2 on this side and 1 here. So if my bike was like that, you'd be 2 here and 1 here, or you could do 1 and 2, 1 and 3, depending on what's comfortable for you. For everyone else is different. So when you're starting out and you're trying to get to know your bike, before you do anything, try riding your bike but going slow, so like that, but like obviously a bit faster than that. Alright, I'm in 1-on-1 right now, so I can just show you guys like how to do certain things. Alright, so when you're starting out, before like anything else, try going at this speed when trying to do a wheelie, because it's going to allow you to go slow, and it's going to allow you to do a wheelie on that certain gear that I told you. So like 2 and 1, 1 and 2, 1 and 3. So when you're first starting to wheelie, the key things is to have your seat as down as possible. If it's too low, you can leave it a bit higher, but this will allow you to lean back as much as you can and sit on your seat properly. If you're right-footed or left-footed, whatever foot you prefer, have your pedal at like 90, not 90, around here. So when you kick down, like your back will spin faster and like you pull up. Right, so these are going to be the key steps to doing a wheelie. So make sure your pedals are around here, so there's enough power so that when you kick down, your wheel comes off the ground. And another key thing is to push down and pull up on your handlebars as much as you can, so you can pull up that wheelie. The main thing you have to know, so in time, you have to kick down on your pedal, and while you're doing that, you have to bend down and pull up. So if you can see my foot right now, I'm leaning down right now, so where the pedal is up high, and then as soon as I kick down the pedal, while I'm kicking down, I'm pulling up as well, and that's what's gonna give me the ability to pick up the wheel and be able to go on the back one. What a lot of people do that is wrong, they sit down and pick up the wheel. So they'll be riding sitting down and they'll be trying it, and it won't work for them. And most riders, they don't ever explain this in their videos. What I do, I stand up, because on higher gears I can't sit down and pick up the wheel because it's too hard. What I advise you to do is to literally stand up and kick up, and literally as soon as you kick up and you lift up your bike, try leaning back as much as you can and sitting on the seat, because otherwise you're going to end up wheeling like standing up, which is the incorrect way to do it, and you'll just get injured. Right, so when you're wheeling, remember, kick down and pull up. But like, when you're starting out, try going as low forward, but once you start getting used to it, you won't have to do that. So kick down, pull up, and if you're in the air standing, like, carry on pedaling, and then try sitting down on your seat. Let me try to demonstrate like the incorrect things. I'm gonna do the sitting down one, and then that's what most of the riders do and what they explain that you have to do. And then I'm gonna do the standing up one, is what I do, and then I sit down and I'm gonna explain how you do it. Right, so this is what most riders do. Oh shit. Oh fuck, I done that wrong. But basically, if you're wheeling and standing up, try sitting down as fast as you can so you can sit on the back wheel. Let me try reading it. Alright, so if you do that standing up one, make sure that as soon as you stand up and you keep pedaling, try sitting down as fast as you can on your seat, and keep practicing that. and make sure like you lean back once you sit down. Alright, so once you manage to sit down, or if you can do a sit down wheelie and you manage to pull it up for about 5 seconds and you keep falling down, overdo it and then keep dropping, start using your back brake. If you have hydraulics, use one finger. If you have cable brakes but they're still like with a disc, use 2 fingers because they usually shit. And if you have pad brakes, try upgrading but also use 2 fingers. Someone requested that I mentioned how to use like brakes when wheeling. So what I used to do, I used to wheelie without a brake, because when I used to pick it up, I would have my fingers on the brakes. I'll pick up and I'll press the brakes so I can't lift it up. And when I was starting out, I'll pick up the wheel and then I'll try putting my finger on as soon as I'm in the air. And I kept practicing that, and eventually I was able to pick up with my finger on the brake, and it was with 2 fingers at the time because I had cable brakes. So when you're starting, try getting up and like try putting your finger on the brake as soon as you get up when you're practicing like with the brake. Once you're able to do that, just keep doing it until your finger gets used to like pulling up with your hand on the brake. And what I used to do, I used to literally try to extend my fingers as much as I can and try not pushing them down, and I'll just keep them stiff until I'm up in the air. That's what I do with my one finger. I just keep it there, and then once I'm up, I'm able to use it. So try that. Just like remember, stand up before you're doing a wheelie. So stand up, kick down and pull up and then sit down, because that is the method that I use. Because when I was starting out, I didn't have any videos to teach me, and everyone was just sitting down and picking up the bike, and I was just like, how are they doing that? Because it really wasn't working for me. So yeah, go at a slow pace, try to keep steady, and then kick down and pick up the bike. And obviously I don't bend down anymore because I'm used to it. But once you start riding more and more and start doing wheelies, you're going to have to do it. But this is just for the beginning. So like, go down like that. Because when you stand up, there's more power in your leg. So you can kick down harder and your wheel will come up faster. And make sure you pull up on your handlebars with all your effort and lean all the way back. And with the pedal situation, just make sure it's further than 90 degrees. So it's about here. So when you kick down, it's going forward and down. I was quickly going to say that the correct way of doing a wheelie, the way I do it, to like maintain like the height and everything, is that while I'm riding, I stay standing up, and then I do what I have to do, kick down on the pedal, pull up, and as soon as I've pulled up, I sit down. So I'm going to quickly demonstrate that. Right, so I'm going to like pedal standing up, and then I'm going to pull up how I normally do, and you'll see how I do it, and I'll put it in slow-mo. I'm going to make sure to answer all the questions and everything in the comments below. So make sure you ask your questions there. I'll answer all of them, whatever you have to know about the video that I missed out or anything. I'll just answer them in the comments below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. So like, subscribe and comment what you need to know, what you need help with.